Hello guys, so welcome back to another Monster Hunter Wilds weapons guide, and today we are talking about the hunting horn. While this weapon may seem daunting to learn and there is a lot of going on, but essentially once you learn how to attack with this weapon, it's a very easy and a very fun weapon to use because you produce sounds and you beat monsters with it. To get started, I must explain how it works first before we actually go and deep dive into its basic movesets and the combos that it provides. So the purpose of this weapon is actually to attack the monster and get notes. Every button that you do to attack monster has a mapped note. For example, triangle is mapped to white note and circle is mapped to red note, and pressing triangle and circle gives you the golden note or the yellow note. Now as you can see on the top right corner, there are different kind of things that you get with different notes. You have two whites for self improvement, which basically buffs you up. I think it buffs your movement speed. Then you have white for attack up, and then you have fire resistance with the yellow, red and white, similarly and so on for the other attacks. Now the purpose of this horn is actually you attack monsters with these buttons which are mapped to these notes. Then you get these notes, you accumulate these notes, and then you perform a melody to get the effects from these notes. So as you can see on the top left corner below the weapon sharpness, it shows you the notes that you are getting. So I have two notes which both of them are white, so I can actually get self improvement. The way you would get self improvement is by pressing the R2 button. As you can also see on the screen, there is a prompt for it. So once you have the notes required for a buff or an attack, you can perform it using the R2 button. And as you perform, you glow white. You can extend the duration of these effects by pressing again the R2 or triangle and circle button to go into an encore. To do an encore, encore will actually boost the effects of the notes that you are playing, and it will extend the duration of the buffs that you will receive from these notes. So let's say we want to raise our attack power. For that we will have to do a white, which is triangle, then red, which is circle, and then triangle for a white. Now as you can see, if I press R2, I will buff up my attack. So let's press R2. Now as soon as it glows white, you can press R2 or triangle and circle again to do an encore. Using encore will make sure that your attack is up and it's boosted even further, and the duration of this buff up is extended as well. So that is how you play with the hunting horn. Now with that idea in mind, let's get into the basic attacks and the combos that you can perform with this weapon. Now the basic attacks I think we have already covered. Triangle is the white note, circle is the red note, and triangle and circle is the yellow note. Now these are the basic attacks which will give you these notes. So depending on the combination of the notes and the buffs that you want to get, you will attack the monster similarly. Now the circle button and the triangle and the circle button, which give you the red and the yellow note respectively, they are special in the sense that you can actually get multiple notes, two notes at the same time with those attacks. The trick is to use them during your combo. So you attack and then with the left stick you need to press either the circle or the triangle and circle button, and it will do a multi-hit attack which will give you two notes at one time. For example, I might start combo with the triangle and I'll use the left stick to do this flourish, and as you can see, I did a multi-hit attack with the circle button and I got two red instead of one. So this is one way to quickly get two notes. Similarly, same goes for the triangle and circle. You need to use it in combo. As you saw, we got two yellow notes. That is all because you could use the triangle and circle inside the combo, and once you do that, you can get multiple notes. So if it is getting too confusing, just focus on single notes, but remember that the circle and the triangle and circle button can give you multiple notes if you want to do that mid combo. One thing that can be done mid combo is a hilt slap, and the way you do it is you need to use the left stick backwards and then press either the triangle, circle or triangle and circle button to get this attack, which is a multi-hit attack. For example, I started triangle, then I left stick back and then I press the triangle and circle button to do the hilt stab. Similarly, you can do that with circle button as well. You can also do hilt stab with the triangle button to get the white note. So in the top left corner you can see there are 3 circle icons where you are getting your notes, and those symbolize how much eco bubbles you can do. For example, you can press R2 and X to do an eco bubble, and you will dance around and create this area of effect where you will get a melody, where you will get some buffs related to your melody. Now what buffs you get is actually dependent on the hunting horn that you have equipped, but in this particular eco bubble that we have created, we have increased our movement speed and our evasion. Now you can do another one because we have 2 more icons on the top left corner, and similarly you can do the third one. So these bubbles will recharge over time, and this is a good way to basically enhance the capabilities of your character and even to actually buff the character and then use this buff using the other weapon to attack the monster. So this hunting horn can also be used as a very good supporting weapon, but in itself it can do a lot of damage, so it is a very viable primary weapon as well. I just want to put it out there. Now this is your eco bubble. Now while you are doing the eco bubble animation, you can also quickly put out notes that you want. For example, while I am doing I can do the, and now I have multiple notes in my melody that I can perform. Now as you can see, I have more than one option to perform melodies because I have multiple notes stacked up, so I can actually do self improvement and attack up. When you have multiple notes lined up which can give you multiple effects by performing melody, you can pick which one to do, or you can apply all of them. For example, if I start with R2, I will apply all of them, but if I want to pick one, I can pick one with R2 triangle or R2 circle, as you can see on the screen, whether it will be the self improvement or attack up. Depending on what I want, I can pick that one, or I can apply all the effects as I want. So if I want to apply all, I'll just do R2 and then R2 again and then N4, and both of the boosts are applied, and the duration is also extended because we did an encore after the performance beat. Other than that, we also have the focus strike. When you are doing focus strike, you can actually push 5 notes at the time when you are doing the focus strike. As you can see, I'll do the focus strike, and as you can see, we actually quickly pumped out 5 notes, and we are ready to go ahead, and we can actually do attack up and self improvement while we were doing the focus strike, because we pushed out 5 notes and we only need 5 notes to do self improvement and attack up. Alright, so the next thing that we have is the spatial performance attack, which is basically unique to every hunting horn. For this hunting horn, it's called the offset melody. The way the notes required for stacking the offset melody are you need to press circle, triangle and circle, and then circle, then triangle and circle, and then triangle to store the offset melody. Once you have stored the offset melody, any monster which attacks you can be countered with this offset melody. So let me show you how. As you can see, we did the offset melody attack, and that is how you can offset an enemy attack. Now some combos. So first is the basic combo where you use the left stick while doing the damage with the triangle and the circle button. So left stick triangle forward smash, then left stick triangle to use strike. As you can see, it will produce 3 notes instead of 2 as you would imagine. We are doing damage with triangle and circle, but instead will produce 3 notes. And then we had the overhead smash combo, which is a very powerful combo. You use the left stick and press the triangle and circle button, overhead smash, and then do the same thing to get overhead smash follow-up attack. Use the left stick to trigger this combo. Now we have already talked about the performance combo. For example, use the left stick along with the R2 to perform. Use the left stick with R2 to perform, and then as soon as it glows, use the encore to get the buff that you want. Now other thing that you can do is the triple melody effect combo. For that, let's get the triple melody in. Self improvement, echo wave and attack. Now what we need to do is just use the left stick and the R2 button to start this, and then as it glows, let's do the performance beat. And you do it when it is glowing white to do the massive amounts of damage, and then finally end it with encore. This is the triple melody combo, and it is very useful, there is massive damage if you can actually time your attacks with the rhythm of the performance, and does a massive damage. Another we have is quick performance combo, which basically if you perform after doing a hilt stab, it will the performance will be faster. And the way to do it is you start with a basic attack, then do a hilt stab, and then do a performance, and the performance effects will be faster than they normally are. So let's say I have self improvement, and then I do a hilt, and then I do missed it. So let's say we have self improvement, I do a hilt, let me do a hilt attack, which is, and then I do a perform, so it will actually perform even faster. So that's all there is to it for this weapon. Now let me show you how to use it with a Chatacabra hunt. And now let's get our melodies going. We have self improvement, then I want to get the attack up as well. We have attack up, and now let's perform. Alright, now we can actually get our offset attack in. So we'll just stack the offset attack. And we will have echo wave blunt. Where did your wound go? Let's do the echo wave blunt. Now we have the wound. So I will open up the wound and I will put echo wave. Do we have offset melody? Yes. Oh, we don't. Let me try to put it. We have offset melody now. Alright, that's fine. You can see do this, push another echo wave and then do the damage. Push another echo wave. We can push one more echo wave, and yes, let's do the damage.
Now's our chance.
How about that? 3 echo waves. So our attack up is down, so we will put that as well. Our attack up is there. I'll get another echo wave. Now let's perform. Right. Show me what you can do.
It's looking good. Almost there. Looks like it's moving to a new area. Over here, Bob. I'm your target.
Alright, let's run after him. Guys, we have done good amount of damage already. He should be dead soon. I always wanted to do that offset melody attack now that we have it stacked. Let's do this. Let me heal. And now let's do the some damage. Oh my god, I missed that offset melody. Why? Let's get it back. That. Alright. Alright. Let's do this. And he's dead already. Very powerful weapon if you ask me, and very good at supporting buffs too. I think it is one of the coolest weapons to use and very fun to use as well. Yeah, so that's it for today's videos, guys. Please leave a like if you like my video and subscribe to my channel for more Monster Hunter Wild guides, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.